Hey yogis, Tina here, happy day. We are going to get into this Vinyasa flow from standing. This class is going to work the core, getting into some twists, as well as a fun little sequence for you. So come forward, face forward, top of the mat, bring the feet to touch, arms rest down by your sides, spin the palms open, take a full breath in through the nose, and sigh it out. Another one, inhale. Sigh out. Now place hands at heart center. And we'll open up with 2 sun A's. Sweep the arms up, breath in. And then take your forward fold, exhale. High plank pose, inhale. And low plank, exhale. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Now, this being your first downward facing dog, take some movements by bending into one knee at a time. Giving the head a releasing shake. Find steady breath. And then look at one point behind you to keep from wandering eyes. And then inhale, lift heels. Exhale, bend knees, look forward. Hop or step feet to hands with your inhale and then fold on the exhale. Inhale takes you up to standing. And exhale, hands to heart. Another one. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive down. Plank pose to low plank. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. If the Vinyasa is a little tricky for you or you're a little bit new to yoga, I am going to link my Vinyasa tutorial at the bottom of the page. Let's take it down to hands and knees, tabletop. You can give each wrist a spin. And then the right leg will shift behind you. Kick it back, press out through the heel, draw belly button up so you have a strong core. And with your exhale, we're going to sweep that foot all the way towards the right. Keep it lifted. Inhale, right back. Exhale, now kick it over to the left. And inhale. This time the exhale, we're going to crunch knee to nose. And inhale back. Exhale, sweep right. Inhale. Exhale, left. Inhale. Curl under. And inhale. One more round. Exhale, right. Inhale. Left. Inhale. Crunch. Inhale. Now let's sweep it off to the right and drop it off the side of the mat. Walk your hands up to your hips. So I'm just going to turn and face forward. Settle that right hip down so hips are even and the foot is in line with that bent knee. Reach the arms up, inhale. Right hand drops inside the leg. Reach up and lean towards that straight leg. Both hip points are pressing forward. You can gaze under left arm. Then let's come back up to straight arms. Glide out towards the left. Let the hand drop down. Right arm reaches up and then across. So straight line from fingertips down to the pinky toe. Use that right arm to lift you all the way back up. And then drop your hands to the top of the mat. We're going to pick that right foot up and sweep it all the way across to the left side. The hands will also walk over towards the left. Lower the left elbow down on block or all the way to the mat, and then keep walking the right hand away from you. Let the head be heavy. Some length for your right side ribs and hip. And you'll walk the hands back to center. Now notice my right foot is off the mat. I'm just going to pick it up and bring it on the mat. So it's near that back corner towards the left. Tuck the left toes under, and we're going to go down dog from here. I want you to keep a nice bend into that left knee and really press the hips high so you get a long back right leg. Now, bend both knees. We're walking backwards. Hands come towards the feet. You can drop the chin for a quick fold. Then look forward, hands to hips, and come all the way up with a flat back. From here, we find eagle pose at the back of the mat. So bend the knees, lean into that right foot so that the left one will float, and maybe wrap around. Elbows out wide, let's bring the arms into touch, and the full eagle pose is left arm under the right one. Take a couple breaths here. We're going to twist your eagle. Let the knees jut over to the right. Twist your torso and arms to the left. Take it all back to center. Press the arms wide, hands to hips. Kick left leg out, drop it down, and find yourself at the center at the back of your mat. Top of right foot drops behind you. Left arm reaches up overhead. Float the back leg. Inhale, lift. And then exhale to curl, knee towards elbow. Inhale, extend. And exhale, curl. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, extend, bring the hand to the hip, right leg out, and now step it towards the left side of the mat. So you're crossing right in front of left. All 10 toes face forward. Bend your right knee. Try to bring left hip to face forward. Sweep the arms up overhead. Left palm faces the ceiling. Right hand takes that wrist up. And now side lean right. Let the hips press left. So now we're getting into your opposite side body. And we'll come back to center, hands to hips. Bend both knees. We're just going to hop to separate the feet and connect at center, back of the mat again. Top of left foot behind you now, hands at heart. Warrior 3, take a lean out as you float the back leg. We'll transition to your three-legged dog from here. So the fingertips touch down and walk forward. You can hop the back foot a little further back and bend left knee and open up. Tent left fingertips, gaze underneath the arm. Now we're going to take a big sweep, left knee all the way over to right elbow. And again, inhale, up and open. Exhale to the right. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, open up. Then straighten the leg, look forward, and step left foot. Top of the mat, wiggle back foot back, and let's come up high lunge, arms up overhead. Relax the shoulders, and then straighten left knee. Squeeze the inner thighs together and feel that right hip press forward. Arms then drop to the height of the shoulders, and take your twist to the left. Reach that right thumb back. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, bend the knees, hands to heart center. Inhale, straighten up. Exhale, twist left. Inhale. Exhale, bend. Another round. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale, pause in the bend. Straighten just the back leg. Drop the back heel down. Arms wide. Warrior two. Glide out. Left elbow drops. Right arm up and over for your side angle. Now let's come right back up, hands to hips. Straighten that leg and parallel the feet. Kick the toes inward. Then lift your heart and lean out for your fold, hands to the mat. Just make sure you're not pressing the hips backwards and having the toes lift up, nice and even in the feet. Now keep the left hand down, right hand to the small of your back, and twist to the right. Right arm floats up, and then we're threading the needle right under left. Take a hold of somewhere along that leg, and then walk the left hand forward. Both hands under your shoulders, take an inhale. Exhale, hands to hips, and the breath in to rise up. So we're going to take a big step towards the back of the mat. We're going to be there for just one quick sequence, so really listen to my cueing. Heel toe the feet in a step, look backwards, and take your step. Connect hands and feet facing backwards at the back of the mat. Bend the knees and reach the arms up, chair pose. Again, soften the shoulders. Let the hips drop, press them back. Low chair. Hands to heart center. Let's twist to the right. So you can drop the elbow down between the legs or maybe to the outside of the right leg. Next exhale, let's take the fold all the way down to the mat. Use your inhale to step back plank. And exhale, glide forward, elbows bend, low plank. To upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. So facing what was the original top end of the mat, take a couple breaths here. And now listen up for this next piece. The right leg will float, three-legged dog. And then we're stepping that foot only about halfway up your mat. Let the right toes step off the side of the mat, the heel stays on, and we're finding plank, so you glide out, shoulders over wrists. Let the pinky side of the back foot lower down, and now your right arm can float up. So hip in line with knee, knee over ankle, and then reach the right arm long, past the ear. The transition here is to lower the hand back down, drop the left hip to the mat, and then turn yourself to face forward, but keep this figure four shape with the legs where you've got the right ankle on your left thigh. And then the hands drop behind you. Extend through the elbows so you're really lifting your heart towards the ceiling. Roll the shoulder blades together. Now take this left foot and slide it closer to you. Activate this right foot. Draw the right knee away from you and get into your hip. Let's add a twist. Right arm floats. And then take a slice across over to that foot. Gaze to the left. Now, as you come face forward, that right hand is now going to find the knee. If you want to take it towards balance, left hand finds the foot. Sit tall, and if you've got one step further, lean back a bit, see if you can pick up left leg. And don't forget to breathe. And then we'll drop foot, hands back behind you, straighten left leg, and then pull that left foot in underneath and the right shin on top. So you've just got a simple, easy crisscross. Right shin is in front. Hands behind you, fingertips will face in now. Extend the elbows again, heart opener. And you can take this one step further by picking up the hips and rolling yourself forward. And then lower the hips down, give the wrists a spin, and we'll take it forward through Vinyasa. Hands top of mat, step, step, plank pose, and an exhale, low plank. Upward face, and downward facing dog. A few breaths. Let's come forward and come sit up so you can come all the way down to your back. Let the knees rock side to side. And then drop the arms down by your sides. And bend the knees so that they're at 90 degrees. Press out through the ankles. Take your navel, press it down to the spine and feel your core lock up. We're going to work your deep core muscles and your side abdominals. So take an inhale here. And on the exhale, you're just going to let the legs drop towards the left, but don't let them fall all the way down. Inhale, center. And exhale, right. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze those knees together. Inhale. And exhale. Let's take one more each side. Inhale. And left. Inhale. And right. Inhale, center, big wrap around again. Rock side to side. And then hold behind the thighs. Take one or two rocks up and down the spine. Let's come forward to your tabletop. Finding your tabletop, it's left leg back in the air. Zip the core up. And with your exhale, start sweeping to the left. Inhale back. Exhale right. Inhale back. This time, exhale, crunch, knee to nose. Inhale. Exhale left. Inhale. Right. Inhale. Crunch. Inhale. One more. Exhale. Inhale. To the right. Inhale. Curl. Inhale. Exhale to the left, pause. Drop that foot down and walk the hands up to your hips. So again, check in that the foot is in line with the knee and you're even with the hips. Inhale the arms up. Let's drop left hand inside the leg and then side lean left. This left hip wants to press back. Make sure it's pressing forward and look under your right arm. Inhale, back up, straight arms, then lean to the right. That hand comes down, left arm across. Really reach through the fingertips and press down left foot. Now take that left arm up, right back up, and then hands to the top of your mat. Let's pick that left foot up and sweep it across off the right side and walk the hands to the right as well. Now you can stay here or you go lower with the right arm and reach with the left. Some opening for left side ribs, under the arm, down the leg. And then walk your hands back to the center of your mat. Here's where we're just sliding that back foot onto the mat. Tuck your right toes, and it's your cross-legged dog. Let the hips go high. Keep the right knee bent, and then press that left heel down. Activate the arms, hips are high. And soften that back knee so you can walk the hands to the feet. Take a moment to fold. Hands to hips, flat back, all the way up to standing. So with your crossed legs, we'll come right into eagle pose, bend the knees, and then it's just picking up that right foot and trying to float it or wrap it around back half. Arms bend to the side, bring them into touch, and it's the right elbow going under. Eagle pose for a couple of breaths, Garuda Asana. Adding the twist, the knees go to the left, torso and arms to the right. Twisted eagle. And then bring it all back to center, arms wide, hands to hips, straighten right leg, drop it down, and then walk so you're at the center of the mat. Top of the left foot behind you and the right arm by the ear. Lean into right foot, float left leg, inhale, and crunch at center, exhale. Inhale again, lift, and exhale, curl. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, extend, hand to hip. Let's send left leg out and then cross it in front. All 10 toes face forward. Swing that right hip forward as you bend into left knee. Reach the arms up, and it's the right palm facing up. Left hand takes the wrist up and to the left. Use your inhale to come out of the pose, hands to hips. Bend the knees, and we're hopping to unwind. Find connection, hands at heart center. Now it's the top of the right foot back, and it's warrior 3. Hands at heart, arms up overhead, or arms wide like airplane wings, your choice. Lift the back foot and take your lean out. Working towards a capital T shape. And then we tent the fingertips down and walk out 3-legged dog. Hands to the top of the mat. You can hop that left foot back and wider. Bend the right knee and open the hips up. Tent onto right fingertips. Take a scooping look under right arm. And now bring that hand down. We're going to take a big cross. Exhale, the knee over to the left arm. Inhale, open up. And exhale, left. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, open up. Straighten the leg and step forward, top of mat. Right foot is grounded, wiggle the left toes back, and then sweep up to your high lunge. Extend the fingertips, but drop the shoulders. Now straighten right knee. Arms to shoulders height, twist to the right. Reach the thumbs back. Inhale, face forward, palms overhead. Exhale, bend the knees, hands to heart. Inhale, straighten up. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale, bend. Inhale. Twist. Inhale. Bend and pause. Straighten back leg. Drop back heel, arms open to your warrior two. And then glide forward, elbow down, left arm across, side angle. Left arm takes you up, hands to hips. Right knee straightens, toes face in, so you've got your parallel feet. Arms go wide and interlace at the low back. Knuckles down, heart lifting, fold out. Then you can see about the arms floating. Couple breaths. Now let's lower the hands under your shoulders. Right hand will stay under the face, left hand to the small of your back as you twist open left. Make sure you're really leaning into that right hand as opposed to leaning back in the heels. And then float left arm and thread underneath. Find right leg, walk the right hand out. And then release the hands under your shoulders. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale, take it all the way up. Heel toe the feet in a step. Look to the back of the mat and walk to the back. So hands to touch, feet to touch, Namaste facing backwards. Chair pose, bend the knees, reach the arms. Let's take a lower chair by sinking into the hips and knees. Hands to heart center, exhale, twist left. Now you want to make sure that right knee is not creeping in front of the left one. And you also want your heart higher than your hips. So focus on dropping the hips and not forward folding. Next exhale, dive down, forward fold, drop chin to chest. Take your inhale to find plank. Set up your plank, glide forward, low plank, exhale. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Take a couple breaths. Here's that little sequence where we are going to eventually spin around. So float left leg, step it only about halfway up, toes face off the side of the mat, the heel stays on, pinky side of back foot, glide out plank, and then float that left arm. Trying to get the hip in line with knee and the knee over ankle. And then reach the hips high and the left arm long. Now lower the left hand as well as the right hip so you can spin yourself around to reface forward. And keep that figure four shape, left ankle on your thigh. Hands back behind you. Just take a couple breaths here to open your heart, your chest, your lungs. And then you'll slide that right foot closer in and feel the opening for left hip. Add the twist, left arm up, and exhale it over to the foot. Now take that left hand to the left knee. If you're going for the balance, right hand finds the foot. Sit tall. And the last piece would be taking it into flight. So picking up that right leg, finding a variation of a boat pose. And then lower the foot, hands back behind you, straighten right leg. And now we're going to find a simple cross. So hug that right foot in and then drop the left shin in front. So crisscross, left shin in front. Hands back, fingertips will face your body, and another heart opener. Take a couple breaths. And if you tried it on the first side, we focus on pressing hands down, lifting hips, and rolling onto the shins and knees. And then lower yourself all the way down, spin the wrists out, and roll yourself forward now for a Vinyasa plank pose on your inhale, and low plank exhale. Upward face, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Look forward and you can hop or step feet to hands. Take a fold. Big sweep up to standing. And connect hands at heart. So we're going to put a couple of things together. We're going to work that figure 4 shape, take it low, and add a twist. So you can see how far you're able to go on one side and try to match it to the other. So come connect the toe mounds, hands at heart, bend the knees, and we'll pick up right foot, land it on your left thigh. And here's your figure 4 standing. You can let the hips drop back, take it a little lower. See if the forearms may be able to touch that top leg. The next piece would be adding a twist. So you pick up a little bit and then try to have this right elbow fall into that little nook of your right foot. Then let's come out of it the way you came in. Stand tall, kick the leg, drop it down, give a pedal. And then directly to the other side. So try to match what you just did the other way. Only go as far as you did on that first side. Set the feet up, bend the knees, chair. And now it's the left ankle picking up. Find your balance. Feel that right ankle doing a lot of work. And then see how low can you go. Again, it's not a forward fold. It's a dropping of the hips and a deep bend in the knee. Possibly pausing at that top leg. Lifting up a bit, adding the twist. And then we come out. Extend, drop down, and give a nice pedal out. Revisit the top of your mat, and we'll wash it away with Vinyasa. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, forward fold. Plank pose. Low plank. Upward face. Downward facing dog, couple breaths. And then let's come to sit. Kick the legs out in front of you. And we'll end with a variation of a twist. So you'll take the left knee, deeply bend, and then try to rest the left knee as close as you can on top of the right, and let the foot just drop off the side of the mat. Take your right leg and shimmy it towards the left. Now basket under that top knee, sit tall, chest forward, and then drop your chin to your chest. Lift the chin And now lean out into a fold. Maybe the chin, the nose, or the forehead can drop to the top knee. Now take the left hand and slide it down that straight leg. You may be able to find the outside of the foot. Right hand can find the opposite foot or can tent further behind you. You're just going to open yourself up into a twist. Unwind the twist, come back up, hands behind you, give yourself a bicycle kick to release. And then drop the legs down again. Now we'll pick up the right knee, hug in, and take a cross over. Slide the left leg to the right. Basket under top knee, pull yourself forward, and chin to chest. Then gaze forward, take the lean out. And then we'll slide the right hand down the straight leg, left hand to other foot or back, and then peel open into a twist. Unravel, hands back, lean back, a bicycle kick again. And let's take one final vinyasa just to clear the slate. Step it back, high plank. Lower down, low plank. Upward face. And downward facing dog. Take a couple petals. And then let's look forward. Come to sit and onto your back. Bring the feet to touch. Let the knees drop to the sides. A hand on the heart, a hand on the belly. Feel the breath for a few moments. Now you can stay here for a few more moments of rest, or you let the arms go down by your sides and extend each leg long. Take a breath in through the nose. Sigh it out. Enjoy these next few moments to yourself. Start to find some movement in the hands and feet. Stretch the arms back, point the toes forward, full breath. Side out. Curl the knees in, give yourself a hug, and take a landing on your right side. A nice place to pause at the end of practice before you come into the rest of your day. And push yourself up and come to a comfortable seated position. Thanks so much for joining this Vinyasa flow today. I hope you got the benefit out of it that you were looking for. Give me a thumbs up if you liked this class, and more importantly, subscribe if you haven't yet. I'll see you next time.